Bringing around the youth, what is the biggest area of change that you would want to see?
And hockey IQ. It's just straight up like this is something that is underdeveloped from the youth level all the way to pro level. Like again, like I was talking to you before, like the pro players I was working with, just evaluating through the hockey IQ side, the deficiencies that I saw were it was huge. I couldn't believe it. And it's just things that you can easily improve, but they were never made aware of. And so, especially with my younger kids, the parents love it because the one that I talk about is reading puck possession. And most people don't even know what that means. But if you have the puck, you're on offense. When you don't have the puck, you're on defense. It's a simple read. I'll use that example. And most players aren't even reading the game that way. Like the other team may have the puck and they think they're still on offense. They're running to create, and you're like, the mindset shifts. And I'm trying to talk to them about how you got to switch that mindset of, okay, I need to get on offense or I need to get on defense. I need to read possession. And players simply don't know how to do that. And that's like the most fundamental one that I'm talking about. And most kids at the youth level all the way to pro don't do that consistently. The best in the game do, but no one's talking about it.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it's important to, all that stuff. It's when it comes from a young age too of who's coaching you, and
Yeah.
and the influences and not that myself or even us are perfect players.
I'm
But
further from perfect. That's like I watch my game tape and I'm just going, oh my God, come on, man. What are you doing?
yes, exactly.
It's a game of mistakes.
Yeah, the number one great thing about that, though, is you're watching yourself. You're trying to hold yourself accountable and trying to be better. That's what coaches want at the end of the day. They want you to be better. They know they're not going to get a perfect player. They don't. They rather you not do that mistake 2 or 3 times in a row. But it takes longer for others to understand. But it's what I've seen, especially, is while doing this online coaching stuff and comparing it to what I saw in playing pro. Over that period of, I guess, 9 years, you just see guys in pro hockey, whether they're 21 years old coming in or they're, 25, 26, they're not understanding even a lot of the systems that are being taught. I don't think there's too many hockey systems that coaches try and play. You hear about the 1-2-2 or the left wing lock, and there's not much really else.
Pretty simple.
But
They're all fairly simple.
yeah, and don't get me wrong, being a skills coach, skating coach with these kids, puck handling, shooting, all that type of stuff we work on. That stuff is important. Absolutely, like the skill is important, but at the end of the day, like you got to be able to think the game and play that way without the puck first, and then you get the puck in the game. Just so important. And system wise, like if you're not going to play in the coach's system, then you're not going to be able to play for that coach. And he's going to trade you. He's going to release you. He's going to cut you.
You're just not going to play well. You're going to have a bad year.
Right, exactly. And the fit, it just got to fit. The odds will be against you in that stuff. So, we talk a lot about the players, but on the coaching end, I think we just hope a lot of the coaches can take that extra time to explain, to discuss these systems that are being taught. Even if they're not playing the system, if you got some extra time with the kids someday, you just draw it up on the board, you explain it, you do it in your best way possible that you can. And I'm seeing guys in pro hockey that don't even know how to do the 1-2-2.
I literally understand like why they're doing it. And that's my biggest thing I've seen in pro is coaches get very frustrated when they hear the why question. Why? And as a coach, and now we're on the coaching side, I got that. And I was like, okay, well, you're asking me why a lot. So whenever I think that means that I wasn't able to deliver the message as clearly as I could. And so as a coach, if you're hearing that, the reason is they're not understanding exactly what you're saying. You're not getting the message. So we have to just do a better job. And it's tough. It's not easy. Like I get why it's frustrating. I've seen coaches at pro, younger coaches, they're just like, can you stop asking why? right? Like just do it. And it's just like when they get into that mode, it becomes, now players are confused and it's a recipe for a disaster.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. We're just, as coaches, especially not just skills, but IQ and all that, we're just trying to help each individual get to those next levels, reach their goals and dreams, but maximizing their potential to that ceiling. You see so many kids, they're getting better over time, but you're like, no, I feel like you got way more in you, more room to grow in that short period of time. And it can be done.
Yeah, we don't want to leave anything on the table, right? We want to do our best to like take it all off and really just go all out, max out as we can. So I see it too often as well. Like it's just kids leaving too much talent on the table, leaving them. There's so much more opportunity to grow. And like you talked about, like the play without the puck. That's one of the big things I talk about too. Is most of the game is played without the puck. 95% of the game. Like the best in the game, I think I saw it was Patrick Kane and Barzell in the ozone, hold it for like I think it was an average of like a minute and a half to 2 minutes, and that might be high. And those are the absolute best. So a majority of players aren't holding on the puck very long. And so your play without the puck will set you up to make sure you're in the best position to execute and score.
Right. Yeah, for sure. All great points that we've had talked about here. Before we let you go, is there anything else you want to add of what we talked about, or even just explain more about your company and what you're doing with the kids and players?
Well, yeah, just again, in my company's Baps Hockey. We just developed our first course, the IQ Game course. The system's a step-by-step process for developing hockey IQ for levels from beginner to elite. When we define that as like high school, junior players, college players. We're working on the pro section right now. And it's all based around the stuff we talked about: radical ownership, really understanding the fundamentals of the game, and then teaching you how to anticipate and make optimal decisions. That's what we do, and so that's what we specialize in. And we have Instagram and YouTube, and we're trying to give as much information as we can, especially now, to try and help out and give back during a really tough time. So for more information, please come check it out. Give me a follow. I'd love to help you out.